Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Del Piero. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to play it through. Howson gets good distance on it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Del Piero.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, shooting chance! Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Knocks it into space, decent chance! Goal, Milan! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Now who's going to be first to this? Ibrahimovic, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, what about a counter-attack? That ball looks a good... Del Piero! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi receives it in a wide. He rises! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they could break here. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bellingham. And a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Saka plays it short. Del Piero, chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And Del Piero! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Alonso. Rijkaard. Egypt looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bayer gets it clear. And it's Kaka. Threads one in. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Here we go again.
Egypt really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have...
Great chance! No mistake! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Goes for a shot! That's another chance! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saka, and that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's through here, and this is Messi. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Maldini cuts it out, and this is Ibrahimovic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Egypt really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi could try cutting inside here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Saka. Looking for the run. And here's Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the ball's right. And again. It's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid.
And can he finish? Goal! Egypt! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance.
And he shoots! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played back in. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Mbappe! Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Milan have their second corner now. Del Piero goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Forlan. Deftly away. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. And that could well leave a mark. So, third corner of the game. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Marquinhos goes sliding in. Maldini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kukçu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neatly clipped into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. Baresi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 5 minutes.
No foul, says the referee, and that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here, and a chance! It's a goal! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero might just make this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's the chance to counter. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Forlan collecting the match ball and...